So in Isiolo, Masiko has two programs. We have the Livestock Market Systems Activity Program, famously known as LMS. It has the ward planning component and also part of the GAL component. So what we've been able to achieve is we've been able to roll out the ward planning component in like 6 of the wards where Masiko and the local partner MIDP were implementing, and other partners have picked it up in the remaining 4 wards. So that's a great achievement for us, being able to influence the space of stakeholders, and they've been able to take up our ward development planning model even higher. So we also have a bill sitting in the county assembly that might be appended into law very soon on the Ward Development Fund Act, and successively has been, for example, passed in Turkana. So it's already an with the aspect of getting funds into communities through the ward planning. In terms of GAL, yes, we have a lot of achievement. As I said, we have 136 GAL groups supported by us and our local partner MIDP, and we've been able to transition 78. And you know, one group has 25 participants. So you can do the mathematics and see we have benefited over 1,500 participants into business, and they are currently running their own businesses. Part of what encourages and gives us hope to go forward is the participants we've transitioned into formal education, because we've seen some of these girls completing high school, for example, and a girl gets a C minor. This is somebody who had like lost hope in life, and they've been sitting back at home. They don't know where to start, but we've been able to support them go through this education pathway, and they've even completed, and they're looking like to go into college. Some of them have completed college. For example, we have a nurse already, a qualified nurse from our participants, and this was initially a dropout, but she's been able to plug into the program, get back to school, supported with our teams, and she's currently a nurse. And at one point, she might go back and support these communities. So this is what we are looking into. We have our groups currently. You remember there is a drought, and it's at its highest and ravaging. We have participants plugging back into the FSLA. So they have their own money. They have a small bank at home. They can run back and take loans. They can feed families. So that's part of what we are also very much proud of. We have seen participants engage, for example, into farming. They rent farms. They do the small irrigation. They're able to provide vegetables for these households within the communities. So it's something that we are very much proud of. And even seeing some of our participants being outspoken, because you know the kind of participants we initially had in the program, very shy, they can't speak, but after these safe spaces here, they can stand up and voice out issues. Looking at having champions in each of the counties we work with, and Isiolo has taken it a step higher because we have the women member of parliament involved. And so what we want to do is have her as our advocacy champion, and also allow us to work together with the office, so that we have officers within our office working together with the NGAF, WESO Fund, Youth Fund, working together with registration of persons, so that we identify where actually these participants are in these communities. And because us as an organization, we might not be like there because we have a program limited time, then they can take up and be able to support. Like now, work together with the GAF office, work together with her office in case they have some in-kind grants. They are able to reach out, they know where they are, and they are able to support them. So that is the major role that we want to really tap into and see how these communities are supported. And you know, these being like the women member of parliament being from these communities, these are locals, these are people who are there like forever. They stay with these people, they know the kind of problems they go through, and they are really willing to support. And that's what we really want to tap into.
You earlier mentioned about what?
Us working with the adolescents and youths gives us a more space to ensure that we are targeting the right category of people. But we have the BOMA project that is also supporting young women. And a few of our participants, like 52 of them, have benefited from this. And you know, they are benefiting individually, and because of the wealth ranking that goes into the identification of the ultra poor, so they qualify through that criteria. So in that essence, we feel like they are also benefiting, yes, but not all of them. And it's part of also boosting the different opportunities that are there. And sometimes those who are benefiting have not benefited from our program through the transitions, and that's why we really feel it's good that they are also investing. I know also USAID Nawiri under Caritas has some scholarships in the TVETs, and a few of these people are tapping into that, and most of them are not majorly those who've benefited from our program.
My message to my fellow people out there who have no parents, who have no supporters, my dear one, life is not too long for you to cry. Even if you cry the whole day or you show yourself that you have problems, it will never solve it. Wake up wherever you are, shake off your dust, move on. If you want a support, you start somewhere. You hold something in your arms, then you show to people, and these people will support you. Don't just go empty-handed. If I come there, I meet you crying, and you are sitting down, you're not paralyzed, and you are sitting down, I will never have mercy on you. So wake up, shake off your dust, and move on. That is the strength and the say of a leader, and a person who has a pursuit in education and success in life. Importance of joining such groups like Shanas is improving in your discipline. Me, if you could meet me some 5 years before, down the line, you could not even greet me. I could insult you, you could not even greet me. But right now, as you can see, I'm a disciplined girl. Discipline is the beginning to success. And because of discipline, I'm wherever I am. Another thing, you learn how to know your own rights as a lady. You know how to understand everything that is working around you. You know how to make your own decision. You can know how to plan your own life. And you can know how to move forward as from where you are. For those who are staying right now at home, wake up, take that your 20 shillings. Leave alone the patapotea. Patapotea, you will just put 20 or you put 30,000, you meet it as 30,000 at the end of the year. But when you come to groups like the VSLA, you bring 20,000, you move out with 40,000. Because they are loaning out, they bring back with interest. So you will never go with the same saving. And that's why all of us here have moved forward. Nobody looks the same. And if you see us after 5 years later, we'll be so much improved, even more than now. And we'll be teaching others who are behind us. Please emulate us and know that if copy what I'm doing if it is perfect. If you are seeing anything wrong, you just leave it, but choose what I'm telling you right now, that saving in such groups like the VSLA is the best, and you are going to see fruits at the end of the year.
Kwa majina naitwa Maria Goreti, ni mentor wa the Shiners Group. Ni safari ambaye nilianza kwa muda mrefu tangu 2018. Kuna wasichana ambaye nilikuwa na mentor. Masiko pale nipeleka training, nikawa na mentor wasichana 25. So katika hiyo harakati ya mentorship hiyo program, kuna mafundisho nilikuwa nawafundisha. Na hao wasichana wakati tulikutana na wao, walikuwa hawako sawa. Wengine walikuwa drop out ya shule, wengine walikuwa disparate, wamewekwa mimba, wakawachwa. Wengine walikuwa wame lose hope kabisa. Mimi ni beneficiary kwa sababu walinipeleka training kama mentor, na so hiyo imenisaidia hata mimi. Kwa sababu kando na mimi kutrain wasichana maisha yao kubadilika, hata maisha yangu yamebadilika. Kuna mambo ambayo sikuwa najua, lakini saa hizi nimejua. Kwa sababu hata mbeleni sikuwa najua mambo ya biashara, lakini kupitia mimi nimetrainiwa, nimekuja kufundisha wasichana, na mimi pia nafanya biashara saa hii. Nimejua hasara ni nini, faida ni nini, kuwekeza ni nini, kuweka nini, savings ni nini. Lakini katika hiyo harakati ya kuwamenta, kuwaongelesha, kuwapa hopes ya kwamba inawezekana, maisha sio hiyo tu iishi hapo, niliona wasichana wameanza kuinuka. Kwa sababu nilianza kuwafundisha mambo ya savings, mambo ya life skills. So nikawaambia sasa ni lazima tufanye kazi ndio tupate kufanya savings. Hii module ya VSLA ikakuja, WFP ikaleta, so nika-introduce kwao. Nikawaambia tutaanza kusave, alafu tuchukue loan ndio tuanze kuboost mabiashara zetu. Haya, wale sasa the more tunakaa kwa darasa kufundishana na tunafanya mambo ya savings, wakaanza kujielewa sasa. Wakajua kweli wako na future. Wale wali drop out kwa shule sasa wakaona afadhali waanze kurudi shule. So kuna mmoja ambaye alikuwa kwa hiyo kikundi, alikuwa drop out ya university, aliingia first year, akawekwa mimba akatoka. So na alikuwa kwa hiyo kikundi. Nashukuru Mungu kwa sababu alifunguka akili, akasema anataka kurudi shule kwa sababu hiyo si mwisho wa maisha, hata kama aliwekwa mimba atarudi shule. So tukawa na effort kama kikundi, tukachanga, tukamnunulia viatu. Hiyo saving alikuwa amesave 30,000 kwa hiyo mwaka moja. So akaona hata sasa akikula hiyo pesa itamsaidia. So akasema acha ajipeleke na hiyo pesa tu aingize kichwa kwa shule, anajua Mungu ataleta hizo zingine. So akaingia shule KMTC hapa Isiolo. Harakati akiwa kwa KMTC, Masiko pali chip in, wakamlipia the rest, ile pesa ilikuwa imebakia. So amesoma KMTC nursing na amemaliza. So hombi langu ni amemaliza shule, bado hajapata kazi. Kama kuna yule angeweza tu kumsaidia ingekuwa vizuri. Amemaliza nursing na imagine msichana ametoka kwa kijiji, alikuwa disparate, na saa hii imagine amesoma ako, na nashukuru Mungu kwa sababu anaenda mbali. Kwa hivyo ningeomba tu yule anaweza msaidia tu apate kazi, amefanya nursing, anaweza tu msaidia, anaitwa Raila hospitali ako game.
Kitu ya kwanza ni jamii kujua kuna hizo programs. Kwa sababu hata saa hii kuna program ya TVET, Technical and Vocational Training Colleges, wako kuita wasichana, vijana waingie kwa TVET ili waweze kupata life skills ambayo itawasaidia baadaye. Lakini ukiangalia kwa jamii hakuna mtu anaitikia hiyo wito. Kwa hivyo sisi pia kama viongozi tuko na jukumu ya kuhakikisha hiyo campaign imefanyika, ndio tuweze kutoa vijana wetu na wasichana wetu kwa wingi waingie kwa TVET. Hiyo ni mambo moja. Na kubenefit the right people, kwa sababu hizi program zote ziko na requirement yake. Kama for PWD for example, lazima uko na ile ID ya kuonyesha ya kwamba you are actually assessed na umekuwa screened na you've been identified as someone who lives with disability, and for that reason umepewa hiyo registration ID na una qualify for that service. So it is a straightforward thing. Women fund, the same thing. Kikundi ya kina mama, what are the requirements? Iko hapo very clear. Nona, youth fund, the same thing. The only place we have a challenge is where we are talking of preferential treatment when it comes to government procurement intervention ile ina target kina mama na vijana. Hapo mara nyingi tumeona kuna wale tu si walemavu, unapata mtu si mwanamke lakini ameregister kampuni, directors ni mama na watu wanaishi na ulemavu wanajifaidi. Hata hiyo tunafaa kuangalia kwa undani. Ukisema unapatia contract kampuni ya vijana ama kampuni ya kina mama ama kampuni ya wale wanaishi na ulemavu, usiangalie tu directors, angalia who are the beneficiaries at the end of the process. Tukiangalia hivyo tutapata kweli wenye wanasukuma hiyo kazi ni wale watafaidika na ni wale wanafaa kufaidika. Kwa hivyo hata sisi kama jamii tuko na jukumu, watu wasitumie majina ya kina mama, vijana na wale wanaishi kwa na ulemavu kuregister kampuni ili wajifaidi. Hiyo ni makosa hata mbele ya Mwenyezi Mungu, si kitu mzuri ya kufanya.